What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's Senju Sage, and today we are starting a new what if. What if Gaara was on Team 7? Now, for this video, we're going to do an interesting goal system that we're going to set up today. So, if you guys would like to see this, if you would like to see a part 2 of this eventually, make sure you guys, get this video to 5 likes, we'll say, which is really low. I know you guys can beat that easily. That's slight work. Now, if you guys want to see a part 2 of this in the lineup, the weekly lineup that I have planned out, added to the schedule that I have, then we're gonna get it to 10 likes. And if you guys want to see this a part 2, for the next video that I drop, then let's get this video to 15 likes. So 5 if you guys want a part 2 in general, 10 if you want to add it to the weekly lineup, and 15 if you want to see it, the next video that I drop. So make sure you guys hit those like goals. Thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you for checking out, clicking on it. Thank you for visiting the channel. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe and all that. Let's just get into it.
Creeping on the come up with a 211 on my mind, persuaded by the devil, gripping on my blade. Passing now, searching for a lick that I can hit with murder in my soul. Swinging bending corners in the 67 Elko.
Now, first things first, we're going to need some background before we start this what if. So the background is going to be that Gaara's uncle Yashimaru does not actually attempt to kill Gaara, but instead informs Gaara of his mission to assassinate him. So instead of, doing the planned assassination attempt on Gaara that was given to him by the 4th Kazekage, Yashimaru finds that he can't actually bring himself to attempting to do this to someone he cares about so much. He then actually tells Gaara to escape the village after telling him about the mission that was assigned to him. So he tells Gaara to pretty much just to leave the village after, the 4th Kazekage gave him that mission to kill him. So after Gaara hears this, he's kind of freaked out about the fact that his own father would send, his uncle, someone that he looks up to kill him. And he follows Yashimaru's orders and escapes the sand village. And Yashimaru actually ends up informing the Kazekage that he killed Gaara and that Gaara was too weak to be the host of the Jinchuriki, or to host the Biju. So, Gaara ends up leaving the sand village. Yashimaru tells the 4th Kazekage that Gaara is dead, and the entire village assumes that Gaara is dead. The only person who does not, the only person who knows that Gaara is still alive in the sand village is Yashimaru. So, while on a Anbu mission, Kakashi finds Gaara and decides to take him back to the Hidden Leaf village. So Kakashi is sent on a mission, and while he's on his mission, he actually finds Gaara, kind of just scavenging around, trying to find his bearing, try to find somewhere to stay. So he decides to take Gaara back to the Hidden Leaf village. Once he arrives back at the village, he informs Danzo that he has discovered that the Jinchuriki of the Sand Village, Gaara, he was kind of kicked out of the village, and he had discovered him while they were on their mission. So Kakashi then tells Danzo that Gaara had escaped the village after he was targeted for an assassination by his own people. So once Kakashi discovers Gaara kind of tells him everything that happened, why he had left the sand village. And Kakashi, he really just relays this message back to Danzo. He kind of just tells him, hey, I found the sand village Jinchuriki. He was all by himself. He escaped because they were trying to assassinate him. And so, I found him and I thought I'd bring him back here. So after hearing this, Danzo realizes that they could use the Jinchuriki as leverage in case of, wartime or negotiation. So Danzo kind of just sees this as an opportunity for the village to gain even more power. So he sees this as an opportunity for them to have 2 Jinchuriki, to have 2, of the Biju on their side. And he sees this as an opportunity to make the Hidden Leaf village stronger so they can use this in leverage, when war comes around, countries, won't be, the villagers won't be as adept to, battling them. They'll be hesitant when approaching the Hidden Leaf village because they have 2 Jinchuriki on their side. And, during negotiation, they can use that as leverage to get what they want. So Danzo kind of just sees this as an opportunity for power and to protect the Hidden Leaf village as she, usually does. So Danzo takes this information to the third Hokage, Hiruzen, and they decide to keep Gaara in the village. So so he talks to Hiruzen, gives him he gives him the skin. He tells him all this information about what they can do. We have to assume for this what if, just for the plot, that Hiruzen would agree with this. Instead of returning Gaara to the Sand Village, we have to assume that Hiruzen, agrees with Danzo. So that's going to be, one of the rules, one of the things we have to change just for the plot. So he persuades Hiruzen and they decide to keep Gaara in the Hidden Leaf Village. Another thing we have to assume for the plot is that Danzo would assign Kakashi to training and watching over Gaara. So we have to assume that Danzo would initially, basically let go of Kakashi, so that he'll stop being an Anbu member, much like he did when he became an instructor for Team 7. So basically, he's leaving the Anbu a bit earlier than he did in the actual series. So we have to assume that Danzo would allow this and that he would assign Kakashi to training and watching over Gaara. So Kakashi is in charge of training the one-tailed Jinchuriki. Gaara, he's in charge of watching over him, training him, helping build his skills and all that. Kakashi's just put in charge of Gaara, basically. Which means Kakashi is no longer an Anbu so that he can focus on training Gaara. So like I said, we have to assume that Danzo would allow Kakashi to go train with Gaara and that he would permit him from, stopping being a member of the Anbu. Which is a big stretch, trust me, I know. It's a big stretch, but to make this what if work, we have to allow this. So we're going to make this, these two exceptions. So, hopefully I don't get flamed in the comments section for it, but it's literally just for the plot and for the what if. So if you guys have a problem with it, that's pretty tough because this is the only way I can really see this going down. So Kakashi is no longer a member of the Anbu and he's focusing on training Gaara. So Kakashi tells Gaara that the village is now his new home, which kind of, which is really not really eye-opening, but it helps Gaara deal with his, because Kid Gaara was an emotional wreck when we're first introduced to Gaara as a child. He's an emotional wreck because he's dealing with the loss of his mother. The Sand Village kind of hates on him for doing so. So he doesn't really feel loved, and he just found out that his father sent someone to assassinate him. He sent his own uncle to assassinate him. So Gaara's kind of he's in his feelings, He's listening to Juice WRLD. It's not good. He's going through a phase, but it's okay. He's really pressed right now. But after hearing that, the village is his home, he cheers up a bit. New beginning. It's really rare for him to find someone to be so open to him. So he takes a liking to Kakashi. He appreciates Kakashi's help and all that, bringing him to the Leaf Village. And he's really he's a little bit brighter now that he's found his new home. So after a week, rumors begin to spread around the Leaf Village that the son of the Kazekage is now a member of the Leaf Village. So, there's rumors going around that, the fourth Kazekage's son is now a part of the Leaf Village. And there's rumors going around, nobody knows if it's really true. Kakashi is kind of, training Gaara for that week, just keeping him with him, making sure that, he's cool and everything. So, it's rumors are just spreading. Nothing's confirmed. Everybody's just like, oh, did you hear about, the Kazekage's son is now a member of the Leaf Village? What? The Sanjin Cherokee? They're kind of just, they're just rumors for now. So, nobody really knows if this is true or not. They're just rumors at the moment. But this is confirmed once Kakashi officially enrolls Gaara into the Ninja Academy. So Kakashi, after that week of, working with Gaara, watching over him, he decides to enroll him into the Ninja Academy. So he's a member of the Ninja Academy. He's with Naruto and Sasuke. They're all in the same school. So once there, the students and the rest of the village completely disregard and refuse to claim Gaara as their own. Much like Naruto, they kind of treat Gaara the same. It's more of the fact that they don't really like the Sand Village. There's a lot of tension going on between all the villages, as we see in Naruto. Not all of them see eye to eye on all the situations. So bringing in the Jinchuriki of the Sand isn't really going to make situations better. They see him as the enemy. They see him as, a monster. And much like they see Naruto, they see Naruto as evil because, Kurama and all that, and that whole thing that happened in the Leaf Village. and they hate Gaara for not necessarily similar reasons, but they see him as an enemy, just like they see Kurama. Which leads to Gaara being treated, worse than a lot of the other people in the village. He's seen as below the people of the Hidden Leaf Village. He's seen as, dirt, trash, just below them because, he's seen as an enemy. But one day, while at the academy, Naruto walks outside to swing on the swing that, he usually swings on by himself. But instead, he finds Gaara sitting on the swing crying. He goes up to Gaara and asks him, to get off his swing because that's Naruto's personality. He's kind of brash, pretty blunt, and straightforward. So he kind of just asks Gaara to get off his swing. It's kind of rude, but, it's Naruto. But Gaara continues to cry. Naruto asks Gaara why he's crying, and Gaara responds saying that he feels as though no one loves him. This causes Naruto to feel sympathetic towards Gaara because, he feels the same way. Gaara and Naruto are kind of, feeling the same way. They're treated the same way by the rest of the village. So they're both kind of, mistreated and disrespected by everybody else in the village. And Naruto really, this really hits Naruto because he's never found anybody else who feels the same way that he does. So once he finds, Gaara, he's really, his whole attitude changes. Instead of being rude and asking him to get off his swing, he kind of just understands and realizes the pain that Gaara is feeling. So, using his, his Naruto, just him being himself, his personality, he stretches out his hand and yells, "Hi, I'm Naruto Uzumaki," and that's going to be the birth of a beautiful friendship between him and Gaara. This is how these two meet. And they, we're going to elaborate on this more later on, but they're officially friends, just based on, that similar feeling that they both share. That's going to be it for part 1. I know I'm going to leave this on a bit of a cliffhanger. If you guys want to see part 2, just got to hit the like goals. But, yeah, that's going to be it for part 1. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Please be sure to like, comment, and consider subscribing. Remember the like goals for this video. 5 if you want to see a part 2 eventually. 10 if you want to see this in the weekly lineup. And 15 if you want to see a part 2 dropped immediately in the next video that I drop. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Slick talker since a jet. Wintertime, all the time, ooh, yeah. Look at the way that I move, swag, disrespectful and I'm rude, okay. I had cocaine in the school, winter one hell of a kid, I am. Smoking gas, jogging mid, I'm lit. What you doing, I done did, I swear. Slick talker since a jet, finesse. I know that this what they want, facts. Run up some money, I'm gone.